Hey everybody, BTFDMC1984 here again, and this is my first revisit video of something I did back in the early videos I did. Now back in October I had found this G2 Optimus Prime, well G1, G2, G1 body but G2 release of Optimus Prime. This was one that was released in the 90s as opposed to the 80s, where the 90s had the lighter blue legs, Autobot logo, and it had a black trailer. Well, I mentioned, I would hope to find a suitable, upgrade to this guy, because, let's face it, he is a little bit worn. He's got chips all on the feet from play wear, is missing a big section of the chrome and plastic from his legs, so it makes this one a little more prone to being completely ripped apart at any point. If it fell down, it could snap right off. And his joints are a little bit loose from excessive play wear of being transformed and back and forth between truck and robot mode. And he was missing his fist, but thankfully someone had contacted me, I think it was either on HotWheelsCollectors.com or another site, that sent me a pair of G1 flash fists. Flash is the excess of plastic that was left on the fist. They didn't really finish it, and it closed, and it's a darker blue, as you can tell. The G1 had a darker purplish blue than the G2. He was missing those, so I got a pair of fists, and he came with the G2 blaster. G1 had a little bit more thicker built up around the nozzle, and of course held it. But arms, yeah, I mean, you really couldn't do too much post-build because his arm would fall down, and it just really loose. Has rust around a few of the screws, especially toward the back, really loose. So a couple days ago I was looking at a bookstore, the same bookstore I found him at, and in the case for about a couple more bucks found him, another G2 Optimus Prime, but this one in far more better condition. Has all the stickers across the cab that was missing right there. No visible, bullet holes, blaster damage as he does, and overall much more stiffer, so he was not played with as much. He may have been display. Still missing the stickers though, but that can be fixed. But the main thing is he has all of that plastic, that this one is missing. So this one is well, he's going to be what he is, and the said joints are a lot more stiffer, so it's a lot more stronger to hold up and a little more difficult to transform. I have to be really careful not to break it, because it's still really tight. So connected his head, so he will be in a little more better. So take the fists, and I'm going to put them on this one to show that he can now hold up both arms a little bit better with the blaster. So I can actually get him to hold it up, hold the weight of the gun, without, like this one where I'd have it and it would just kind of flop back, reposition. Like I said, this thing's really stiff, so I really don't want to break it. Have it held down. This one would kind of really loose, but you can see a lot more tighter. It's still got the ratcheting feature, so the gear claws that make it snap around are not chewed up as bad. So he can now be displayed a little bit better, holding the gun kind of like as the package was, kind of tilt him up like that. That's how the package looks. But he is now going to be the primary one that's going to be kept in robot mode, while he will be left in truck mode, so I can have both of them on display as truck and car or robot modes, so that people could see it as what he would look like in both forms. And I might go back and later custom him, clean it up, you know, fill it in that hole, get some full replacement sticker sheet, you know, fix all this, you know, clean it up, get new side trim, maybe fix that little spot right there, but at least overall make it more presentable as if it was a real truck. And him, I am going to order a G1 sticker sheet to put the stickers back on his arms and legs, just to make it more presentable to look, you know, as he did. But also, I might or may not thinking about, because in the cartoon he didn't really have all of that detail. It would look just like this. It was straight red. There was no real mechanics showing except for the feet. You know, it still showed the lights and everything like that, and maybe do a little bit of detail work on him. But overall, he's going to be left as is, maybe a sticker sheet. Him may do some work on later on, you know, just to fix him up. You know, might order that one kit that gives him the Matrix of Leadership parts, and find some new fist for him and another blaster, so maybe have both of them in robot mode at one point. But at least to have a full set. And still got to find that darn trailer. But overall, that is the update to Optimus Prime. Hope you all enjoy it. Talk to you later. Bye bye.